While we await season 3 of Netflix series Bridgerton, we focus the spotlight first on its prequel spinoff, which is set to hit the streaming service on May 4th. Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, follows the rise to prominence and power of the young Queen Charlotte. A novel based on the 6-episode series, co-authored by Quinn and Shonda Rhimes. Season 3 will be released on May 9th. And I got to speak with renowned showrunner Shonda Rhimes, and she told me how the spinoff came to be and what's so fascinating about Queen Charlotte's story.
I was really fascinated by Queen Charlotte as played by Golda. Like the way she embodied that character really made me begin to think that I really wanted to know more. And we referenced so much about, their Charlotte and George's love being the thing that made society possible in the Bridgerton era. And so I really wanted to explore it. Plus, Ted Sarandos, my boss at Netflix, asked me, why aren't we making a show about Queen Charlotte?
How did this come about? Okay, so Netflix brought it up to you. Then you said, hey, great idea. Why don't we do it? So how did you collaborate with Quinn? In terms of writing it, did you come up with the series first and then the book?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I really wrote the show before we really got started on the book. There was a little bit of simultaneous writing, but really what it was about was we wanted to write a book that fleshed out a lot of the world that we were able to show in the show, more than you can show in 6 episodes. So that was a really fun thing to do. And working with Julia was fantastic. I mean, it's her IP. Those are her characters. And to be able to have the story I wrote be told by her in her world was wonderful.
Yeah. She mentioned a little bit about the challenges that she had to do. Normally the books first, and then we do the series. But this one, the series was all set and you wrote it, and then she had to just put it in the book.
I think most difficult for both of us was I written a script. She was working from scripts, and then she saw the cut, which means she saw the episode and she saw how the actors embodied it, which gave a whole new dimension to everything. And so she had to go back from there, which I certainly something she's not used to, but she also said it was kind of fun to be able to see how everything was interpreted.
But I'm really looking forward to watching. I only watched the first 2 episodes, so I'm looking forward, as it comes out in May 4. What can the fans expect in this prequel of Queen Charlotte?
Oh my gosh. It's, I think, witty, very
super.
sexy.
I love the lines. I super love the lines.
And I think it's going to be just an exciting look into a world that shows us how the women of Bridgerton, Lady Danbury, Violet Bridgerton, and the Queen came to be who they are.
Yeah. And lastly, season 3 is also coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Do we already have an idea of what it's going to be like, or are we going to stick first with Queen Charlotte for now?
I think we're going to stick with Queen Charlotte for now. I mean, I'm excited for the love story that we're telling, but yeah, we're going to stick with Queen Charlotte for now.
We're just so excited. We want to get ahead of ourselves. We want to make sure, we don't miss anything. You have covered several genres, from the medical to drama, romance. Anything else left to explore for you?
I'm very curious about exploring science fiction. I don't know if it's really my wheelhouse, but I love to watch it. So I'd love to be able to figure out a way to do science fiction in a world that really speaks to women in my audience and the people who want to watch shows with deep character, which a lot of the sci-fi shows have right now.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN Philippines. All the best to you. So love the Bridgerton series and looking forward to season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, the whole lot. Thank you so much.
I love that. Thank you.